Team towards the top of the league here, Salford City Reds, put 70 points on Dewsbury last week. So the teams for you today, first of all Salford. Fullback is Carl Fitzpatrick. Number 2 Matt Gardner. 3 Stuart Littler. 4 John Wilshire. 5 Andy Ballard. Halfbacks Robbie Paul and Richard Myler. Front row Adam Sidlow at 8. Malcolm Alker at 9. Craig Stapleton at 10. Second row Steve Bannister and Luke Adamson. Loose forward is Jordan Turner. Substitutes for Salford, ex-row with Paul Iton at 14, Stephen Ratchford at 15, Ian Sibbott at 16 and Philip Lulilai at 17. Featherstone Rovers, bit changed under Danny Evans, John Sharp and Dave Downs. Fullback Los Wildbaugh, number 2 Wayne Price, 3 Tommy Saxton, 4 Steve Doolan, coming in on the wing at 5 Scott Wilson. Halfbacks, number 6 is Andy Kane and number 7, new signing on loan from Castleford this week, Anthony Thackeray. 8 is Tony Tonks, 9 Joe McLaughlin, 10 Stuart Dickens, 11 Jamie Field, 12 Richard Blakely and at 13 Sean Escott. New look bench for Rovers, 14 is Jack Lee, 15 James Houston, 16 coming in on loan from Hull FC is Matty Dale, here last season of course, and at 17 is Joe Hurst. So Anthony Thackeray then joined this week on loan. And he's straight into the mix, straight in there at number 7. It's going to be Los Wildbaugh then for Featherstone Rovers to start this game in bright sunshine. It's a breezy day and showers a possibility, and Salford it is who'll return it with Adam Sidlow. Good chase by Rovers though. Sidlow just 13 metres away from his line as he plays that ball. Second rower there is Steve Bannister. Plays the ball to Alka. Good defence though by Featherstone Rovers. Jamie Field in there and ball comes free. Picked up by Steve Dooler who runs it up towards that 20 metre line. So Rovers just 22 metres away. Good time to turn over possession there early in this game. Here's Stuart Dickens. He offloads but well, quickest man to spot that was Wilshire I think for the City Reds. And so Rovers after winning possession there, bit of a lapse from Dickens as he offloaded in that tackle, and well, Wilshire was hunting it and Wilshire got to the ball first. Then Rovers conceded a penalty, so Turner puts the ball into touch, and now it's Salford who'll begin on the Rovers 40 metre line. Sidlow there slipped as he took that ball, so he's tackled exactly on the line where the tap penalty was taken from. Here's Robbie Paul, gets the ball out to number 12 Luke Adamson. Good tackle there, first involvement for Anthony Thackeray in a Featherstone Rovers shirt. Alka, inside ball there, shouts for crossing but referee Robert Hicks thought there was nothing wrong with that. Turner couldn't take that pass there from Richard Myler, so mistake from the City Reds, and Featherstone Rovers will get the ball back via head and feet at this scrum, 20 metres out from their own line. Scrum goes down then. Kane it is who feeds the scrum. Here's Los Wildbaugh. Tackled on his 20 metre line. Scott Wilson's in for a run from dummy half. Wilson takes the ball up himself, runs into the tackler of Steve Bannister. 6 or 7 metres gain for Wilson. Here's Los Wildbaugh. He runs it up to within an hair's breadth for the 40. That's where he plays the ball. Here's Stuart Dickens now. Good ball to Andy Kane, but a good tackle as well by John Wilshire. Kane plays it. Here's Tommy Saxton now. Rovers doing a lot of work from the acting halfback here. Saxton's tackled just 3 or 4 metres inside the Salford half of the field. Here's Thackeray. Drills a little kick through, which bounces up nicely for full-back Carl Fitzpatrick, but he slips and Esker pins him down on the 20. Wingman there is Andy Ballard. Great tackle from Featherstone Rovers, pushing back a couple of extra metres. Anthony Thackeray and Jamie Field it was. Arm in the face there from wingman Matt Gardner. Blakeway didn't like it, but play goes on. That's Sidwell on the drive. Good defence though from Featherstone Rovers. Very eager in the opening 4 minutes of this match. And Field, as if to prove my point, up out the line and bangs the number 10, Craig Stapleton. Kick over the top, marker straight out of play. It does. So Rovers will get the ball back here in a promising position. Just 40 metres away from that Salford line. Here's a drive from Tony Tonks. Oh, he drives it well. Gets to within 24 metres. He's brought to ground. Plays the ball to Joe McLaughlin. Here's Stuart Dickens now. Dickens drives it. He loses the ball in the tackle though. Knocks the ball on. Second time Dickens has had the ball. Unfortunately, the second time he's lost the ball as well. So on the second tackle, Dickens just holds his hand up to apologise to his teammates. Rovers captain, of course, leads by example. But it's Salford who've got put in at this scrum, 15 metres from their own line. Referee not happy with the Rovers binding. So we'll have this scrum again. Poor pass that from Jordan Turner to Stuart Littler behind him really, so that's why Rovers got up quickly and tackled him on the 20 metre line. Good drive there from Steve Bannister. Out to the 30, 10 yards made is Sidlow, but a good tackle there from Richard Blakeway. Restricts Sidlow to a couple of metres gain. Alka. Here's Turner. Saxton sticks to him well and then helped out by Tonks, bring him down. Salford still in their own half of the field. They're out of it now with Craig Stapleton. Good run that by Stapleton, fifth and last for Salford. Alka gets the ball to Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul dabs a kick through and that's too strong. That goes out to play for a Rovers put-in, which will be 20 metres in field of course and 14 metres from the Rovers line. Here's Wayne Price for Rovers. Salford defence get to him quickly and put him down on the Rovers 20 metre line. Price plays the ball to Thackeray. Here's Blakeway. Joe McLaughlin acting halfback. Here's Dickens. Playing on there was Sidlow and Alka, so Rovers get the penalty, which McLaughlin's eager to get on with and bang it into touch. He does so, and Rovers will begin this set just 5 metres in. They're on half of the field, they're out of it now with Escuff. Littler brings him to ground, but not before Escuff's made his 10. McLaughlin at dummy half. Goes to Tony Tonks. Tonks, with a short ball fired into the chest of Loz Wildbow, and Wildbow couldn't hold it, bounced off that chest of his and into Salford arms. Carl Fitzpatrick it is who plays the ball. Here's Wilshire. Rovers need to watch him. Points machine is John Wilshire. Did the damage in the Northern Rail Cup down here for Salford against Rovers. Sidwell did well to hold on to that ball. Alka. Oh, good tackle that by Escuff. Often goes round the top and bangs him. This time went for the legs and tackled him well. Oh, and good tackle there by Dolo and Alka, and then Tonks helped out. Alka plays the ball quickly though. Here's Sidwell. Myler dabs a kick over. Wild ball there. Takes it well. Takes it really well. And does really well, does Loz Wildbow, to stay in the field of play, showing his strength. Scott Wilson's pinged on his own line though. but stays in the field of play as well. Here's Tommy Saxton now trying to work it away, but the Salford defence is good. Played 8 minutes here, so far no score. Here's Tony Tonks. Salford offside, so that's a good penalty for Rovers to get. Relieves the pressure. And McLaughlin kicks for touch to the other side of the field this time. What a terrific kick that is. Gets Rovers 5 metres inside the Salford half of the field. There's Tommy Saxton. Rovers using the backs quite a lot on the opening drives today, looking for those quick 10 metres. Here's Kane to Blakeway. Blakeway's tackled 27 metres away from the Salford line, centre field. Thackeray shows the ball inside, goes outside to Jamie Field. Field's tackled 18 metres away. Here's McLaughlin, Rovers using the blind. Here's Thackeray, feeds Wayne Price. Wayne Price going for the corner. Can't get the ball down, just gets bundled into touch by a 3-man Salford tackle, but good blindside rugby from Featherstone Rovers. Got to have a go, and Salford will get the ball back with head and feet at this scrum, 10 metres from their own line. Stuart Littler, tackled just outside his 10, plays the ball now. Myler quick to get to acting halfback. Here's Jordan Turner. Alka. Sidlow. Oh, good tackle on him, but great offload from Sidlow. Although there was no real second phase there for Salford, as Dickens quickly pinged Fitzpatrick, but Salford using down that far side now. Ball inside is over the head of Myler, and Dickens gratefully drops on it. So Salford made easy yards there down the right hand side of that field in front of the Sergeant Connectors community stand there. The poor ball back inside though, straight over the head of Myler, who was in support. If it had been a good pass, he would have had a walk into the line. As it was a bad pass, and Dickens gratefully dropped on it. That's why Rovers are back in possession. Tony Tonks driving towards the Salford halfway line now. Keeps pumping, ensures that he gets over that halfway line. Somehow I think Rovers have... as McLaughlin breaks through. Got back to his feet and got the ball to Saxton, did McLaughlin. It's fifth and last for Rovers. Here's Andy Kane. He dabs a little kick through that he chases himself. And the ball's bouncing everywhere. Salford hadn't touched it, so it'll be a drop out. Great break by McLaughlin there. And this is a great start by Featherstone Rovers. Still no score. We've played just over 11 minutes, and Salford under pressure, having to drop out from underneath their own posts. Wildboar takes it on the full, gives the ball to Dickens. Dickens takes the tackle, 25 metres away. Rovers in good field position. Thackeray shows it one way, goes the other to Eskeff. Eskeff's got good strength and gets to within 16 metres of the Salford line. Rovers on this right hand side of the field, using the blind again. Thackeray has to take the tackle on the Salford 10. Play the ball now to McLaughlin. Here's Tony Tonks. Good ball to Andy Kane. Inside ball to Field. Gets it back to Tony Tonks. Can't shake his man off though. Tackled 8 metres away. Rovers down the blind again. Here's Eskeff. Oh, and it's a good ball to Steve Dooler. And Steve Dooler is in for the first try of this game. 5 metres in field. And it was Eskeff really. He charged for the line. The Salford defence saw a big lad come in. They just hung back and he slipped the ball out to Dooler, and Steve Dooler dived over, and Featherstone Rovers take the lead.
Rovers, sponsored by Billy Allen's skill number 4, Steve Dooler.
Well, Steve Doole has been playing in the reserves until David Hobbs left the club, and he prefers the second row position, I think, but he's found a way back into this team at centre, showed up the defence in the centres, and he's gone over there for a real good centrist try, really. So Dickens looking to add the extras, left-footed, 5 yards in field, strikes it now. That looks pretty good to me. That looks very good to me. I'll tell you what that is. That's 6-zip after 14 minutes of play. Up the Rovers.
Rovers sponsored by Paul Cox, number 10, Stuart Dickens.
So I think Salford realise they'll not be getting 70 this week. Ball blows off the kicking tee, so Turner goes back to replace it. Rovers have looked good so far, just that one break from Salford where the troubled Rovers with that poor pass inside, but Rovers' defence has been strong. That's a good kick-off though, high kick-off. Loz Wildball's there, and well, he had his legs taken from under him as he was in the air there, Loz Wildball. It was one of them difficult ones. It jumped from the ground. I don't know if the player Steve Bannister knew that, could have predicted really that he were going to jump up for that ball. I hope Loz is alright. He had his legs taken under him, fell heavily on his back and his head. Referee just having a word. He'll probably put this on report, I suspect. That's what he does do. Wild Boss still down, let's hope he's okay. Crowd were shouting get him off, but I'm not really sure it was that sort of a challenge. Just unfortunate really. Credit to Loz Wildball, very brave there to take that ball, because it was a good kick-off, bounced towards him, he took control of it and jumped up in the air to take the bouncing ball, and had his legs taken from underneath him by Steve Bannister. Pleased to say that he's sat up now, he's Loz. And he's up on his feet. Well played, Loz Wildball. Tough man. Tough man. So from the penalty, Rovers put the ball in touch. Rovers on their own 40 here. Short ball to Tony Tonks. Poor play that by Rovers there. They've made note on that play. A bit slow. Here's Jamie Field. He makes 5 or 6 metres, but Rovers still in their own half of the field. Plays the ball to McLaughlin. Here's Stuart Dickens over the halfway line. Drops the shoulder, makes a good 10. 6 metres inside the Salford half of the field now. Andy Kane. Oh, great job for the shoulder from Kane. Kane's going under the post. What a try! What a try from Andy Kane! That was beautiful footwork. Then he dropped the shoulder, went through the gap, won the race to the line, dived underneath the post. After this kick, it's gonna be Featherstone Rovers 12, Salford City Reds note.
Sponsored by Steve Robinson Racing, number 6, Andy Kane.
We're a different side, aren't we? I've got to say, I've missed a few games, and John Sharp's come in, and I come and watch this afternoon, and I can see a different spirit in the side already. Players like Andy Kane, Joe McLaughlin making these breaks this afternoon. Steve Doole. This wasn't happening a few weeks ago. Featherstone Rovers are here, and Featherstone Rovers are back. You've got to credit the work that John Sharp's putting in, helping Danny Evans and Dave Downs, of course. That's terrific. That's 12-0, and we've played 18 minutes here at the Chris Moyle Stadium.
Goal number scorers, sponsored by Paul Cox, number 10, Stuart Hughes.
That's got the crowd going, and them Salford fans who have brought a few supporters, it's got to be said, but very, very quiet. Very quiet. Jordan Turner kicks off, high kick. Andy Kane underneath it, takes it, gives it to Scott Wilson. Here's Tony Tonks. Good work again from the Rovers front rower. Blakeway. Here's Wayne Price, good use of the feet, tries to duck under a couple of tackles, makes 10 or 12 metres, into Rovers again into the Salford half of the field. Here's Dickens now, good ball to Thackeray, Thackeray spots a gap, drops his shoulder, tackle's not completed, so Anthony Thackeray gets up. Now it's fifth and last, Rovers 25 metres away. Here's Andy Kane, dabs a kick through, Doula's chasing, but it bounced well there for Andy Ballard. But Steve Doula gets to him quickly and keeps Salford in their own 10-metre area. That's a good tackle as well by Stuart Dickens on Carl Fitzpatrick. He plays the ball to Alka. There's Stapleton. I'll tell you what, in the forwards, I think Rovers have got Salford beat. Rovers half-backs playing the best stuff as well. It's just the pace out wide that Salford have got with Wilson, Littler, Gardner and Ballard that worries me a little bit. But up the middle, I think Rovers are setting a good foundation on this game, and 12-0 up. It really is a good performance so far. Fifth and last, and Salford still in their own half. Terrific defence from Featherstone Rovers. Kick through from Myler. This is a team that scored 70 odd points last week, and Rovers defence making this Salford attack look ordinary. Scott Wilson's in on the action now, steps round Richard Myler as if he wasn't there. Here's Wildboy, took that knock but he's back into the fray. Almost got dropped on his head again there, plays the ball to Saxton. Here's Wayne Price. Wayne Price up the middle, 10 metres made on every tackle. Brilliant play from Rovers. Saxton. Good ball out the tackle from Saxton. Rovers on a second phase with Blakeway. Up the middle of the field. James Houston comes on and Tony Tonks comes off for Rovers. Eskeff. Read that well there, did Stuart Littler. He was right in Eskeff's face as he took that ball. Fifth and last for Rovers. Down the blind they go again. Field kicks the ball forward. Good positioning by Fitzpatrick, who takes the ball. Then Field gets to him. Pins him to the ground just 12 metres away from his own line. Littler acting halfback. Here's Ballard. Voluntary tackle, that I'm telling you. Voluntary tackle. They don't want it. Rovers are in the faces. Turner, he don't want it either. Come on, Rovers, get in the faces because they don't want it. Eighton's on the field. No. He's given a tackle here. Eighton were on his bloody knees, man. Get a grip, referee. Play the game like it should be played hard. Turner slips as he goes for touch, but it turns into an excellent kick. Salford will begin just 24 metres away from this Rovers line. Second phase of this penalty. Myler taps it to Alka. Alka's having to show his forwards where to run because they don't want to run. Rovers are in their faces. Alka at first receiver. Here's Paul Eighton on the field. Looks to have put a bit of timber on since the last game down here, does Paul Eighton? Anyway, he plays the ball to Alka now, 10 metres away. Here's Robbie Paul, danger. Carl Fitzpatrick, great tackle by his opposite number, Los Wildball. Plays the ball to Robbie Paul. And Malcolm, captain fantastic, knocks the ball on at first receiver. Stapleton squares up to Dickens. Well, he's not winning on the rugby field, so he thinks he'll try at boxing. Right, Thackeray puts the ball in. Thackeray gets the ball out to Wayne Price. Stood in the standoff position. Gets 14 metres out as Price. Ball's with Saxton now. As Eskeff comes off for a break. Who's going on? 17 is Joe Hurst. On loan from Wakefield. Oh! Well, he knocked on there, did... what's the referee giving here? So he's given the scrum to Salford for the first knock on. Obviously judging that Stapleton didn't take that ball cleanly. He seemed to have control of it. I better give it a try if it had gone over. Anyway, is it? You know, there's no doubting Blakeway did knock on, so referee said no advantage, so he brought him back. Myler, ball to Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's looking sharp as Fitzpatrick, but Dola sticks to him, gets him round the legs. Then Field helps, gets him upstairs. Salford pinned on the Rovers line with 15 minutes to go in this half. There's the captain, Alka. He's got no runners. His forwards don't want it. His forwards do not want it. Here's Robbie Paul to Myler. Oh, ball's out wide. Here's Wilshire. Wilshire skipping through a few players. Rovers need to hold him out. They get there in numbers and push him back. Terrific defence from Featherstone Rovers. Myler. Here's Stapleton. Myler again at first receiver. Here's Robbie Paul. Looking to spread it. Here's Littler. Gets it to Ballard. Wayne Price tries to get to him, but Ballard does really well. He gets the ball down before Price can take him out of play. That was a great try from the Salford wingman. I had a good look at it down the line, and well, Price did everything right. Went into him, but Ballard stretched that arm out, controlled the ball in one hand, put the ball on the deck just before the corner flag went out. Good try there to the Salford City Reds. Here's John Wilshire then. We couldn't be close to the touchline, could he? Right on the touchline. As he tees this kick up. Right footed kicker looking to swing it in. Strikes it. Doesn't swing enough, goes across the face of the goalpost. So we've got 13 minutes left in this second half. Featherstone Rovers still in the lead, in control of the game as well. 12-4. Matty Dale's on now for Featherstone Rovers. Not sure who come off. Is it Dickens? Yes, Stuart Dickens. So Rovers without Dickens and Tonks on. How will they go? Oh, Salford in a mess there. Got away with it. Got away with it, but they were in a real mess. Here's Eiton trying to drive it away from his line. Now, how will Rovers respond after conceding that try? They shouldn't need to worry about it because the defence remains strong. I mean, it was a good try, and sometimes you have to accept that that's going to happen. Here is the try scorer, Ballard. Robbie Paul, acting halfback. Gets it to Stapleton. Looking to offload is Stapleton, but Rovers stick to him. 5th tackle. Salford on their own 30. Great defence from Featherstone Rovers. And looking to charge down a kick there, and he does charge down a kick. Does Matty Dale. So Saxton comes up with it, and Rovers just 30 metres away as Scott Wilson runs the ball in from acting halfback. Here's Matty Dale with the ball in hand, drives it forward. Tackle just 21 metres away. Here's Thackeray with a red streak in his hair. Good offload from Jamie Field to Loz Wildball. Wildball looking for runners, there's none there, he takes it in himself, beats the first man. He's tackled 11 metres out. Here's McLaughlin to Thackeray. Thackeray to Houston. Houston tackled 6 metres away. Oh, that was touched by a Salford player. So Rovers head and feed at the scrum. It was a ball from Joe Hurst. A Salford man stuck his hand out. That sent the ball behind Wayne Price. Rovers trying to go down the blind again. So Rovers will get 6 tackles now from this scrum. Just blowing a bit there is Blakeway. If he's got a knock. But Thackeray feeds the scrum. Gets the ball out the back. Gives the ball to Tommy Saxton. Saxton to Kane, who juggles with it a bit. Then drops on his back, but the tackle's not complete, so Kane gets back up. Gives the ball to McLaughlin, who's coming on the angle. McLaughlin's tackle 5 metres out. Bang underneath the post. Rovers got options either way. They go to the right with Thackeray. Inside ball to Joe Hurst. Good move. Salford just managed to get players there to bring Hurst to ground. Now Rovers work it. Wild ball. Run out of players though on that side, so wild ball comes back the other way. Here's Tommy Saxton. Short ball to Joe Hurst. He's tackled 4 metres away. Good work from Rovers. Challenging the Salford defence. Poor ball that from wild ball though. And then an even poorer ball from Blakeway. There's no need to do that. He could have turned and passed it. It wasn't a bad pass in terms of where the ball went, but it was a bad pass in the sense that Scott Wilson is an inexperienced wingman, and he just didn't realise that ball was coming to him. So it is his mistake, but Blakeway, the more experienced player there, you feel could have helped his wingman out a little bit more. So Salford get the ball out of the scrum. Well, these new players in the Rovers team, they've come in. I mean, they're not standing out, but they've come in and fitted in well and made the team a better team. Oh, the ball's lost in the tackle there. More good work and bravery again from Loz Wildball. No, it was Matty Dale. Sorry, as he dropped under the knees of Malcolm Alker. Here's Blakeway now, spinning out of a couple of tacklers and then driving on. Rovers within 16 metres as Blakeway plays the ball. Here's Andy Kane to Field. Thackeray. Oh, it's opened up for Rovers here. Dula to Price. Price is in for the try. We're walking in the Rovers Wonderland. Oh, great work. Great work. Ball came out wide. Kane was involved. Thackeray was involved. Dula was involved. If I could get my words out, I'm not excited. Jamie Field was involved. He got the ball to Dula. Dula beat his man. He could have scored himself actually, but unselfishly he released Wayne Price, the more natural finisher, and Price went in for the try, almost in the same spot as Dula scored earlier. Featherstone Rovers, I said it being important how they responded after conceding that try. Well, I'll tell you how they've responded. They've responded in marvellous fashion. Marvellous fashion. Because they've gone in for a try of their own to break out to that 12-point lead again, and given Loz Wildball here a chance to extend it to 14 points. I don't think Salford knows what's hit them. Featherstone Rovers, particularly at home, showing that under Danny Evans and John Sharp, capable of beating anybody. It's just gone across the face of goal as that. So Lead stays at 12 points. Good lead though. 7 minutes left in this first half. Featherstone Rovers 16. Salford City Reds 4. Turner puts the ball on the kicking tee. Left arm goes in the air. It's a high kick-off again. One that Joe Hurst can't take. Lost the ball in the sun. Good tactic, that kick-off in these conditions with the late afternoon sun coming down. Mistake from Matty Dale. So Salford, not Matty Dale, Joe Hurst, sorry. Salford as Robbie Paul feeds this scrum. Just 15 metres away from the Rovers line. Rovers just scored. Important that they can hold out this set. Don't want to concede and give the momentum back to Salford before half time. Alka. Robbie Paul drops the shoulder, goes himself, loses the ball as he tries to offload. Great work again in defence. Jamie Field saw he was trying to offload, just interfered with his arm. Couldn't offload, couldn't Robbie Paul. So Rovers head and feed at this scrum. Sean McRae and Steve Sims sat in a box on their own, and they must be contemplating what's hit them here. I'll tell you what's hit them. Featherstone Rovers have hit them, that's what's hit them. Here's Joe Hurst. That drop ball in the sun didn't prove too costly. Here's Matty Dale now. Good tackle by Malcolm Alka. Andy Kane. Short ball to Saxton. Saxton looks for a gap. Still on his feet, Saxton. Offloads to Scott Wilson. Scott Wilson makes a few extra yards. Needs to stay in field of play though. Ball comes free. It went backwards. Saxton picks it up. Shakes off Wilshire. Offloads again. Rovers keep the ball alive. Here's Houston. He'll settle things up the middle. Fifth and last for Rovers. 2 metres away from Salford territory. Anthony Thackeray. Little chip over. Loz Wild Boar's chasing it. Oh, but well picked up by Fitzpatrick, and then beats a couple of Rovers defenders before Thackeray, the kicker, brings him to ground, and Salford work it out their own 40 through Ballard. Good strong tackle there though by James Houston. Put the shoulder in on Ballard. Helped out then by McLaughlin. This Rovers defence has been terrific. What's up here? He's given a penalty to Salford. Not sure what for. Holding down. Turner puts the ball into touch. Salford keen to get on with it with just 4 minutes to half time and a 12-point deficit. But Rovers keen in defence again. And Salford player ended up on his head there. 3 Rovers players in the tackle. Luke Adamson it was. Don't think there's any malice in it, but still those tackles not allowed. So James Houston it is who goes on report. Malcolm Alka. Robbie Paul. Oh, he's lost the ball again. This time it was Joe Hurst in the tackle. Brilliant defence from Featherstone Rovers. Absolutely brilliant. Here's Matty Dale now to try and drive the ball away. Good tackle on him. Plays the ball to McLaughlin. Thackeray to Joe Hurst. I like the look of this Joe Hurst. He runs the ball hard. Wild ball into the Salford half. Referee put the whistle to his mouth but didn't blow it as Houston up the middle of the field. Now it's a 5th and last. Balls Rovers run it. Hurst gets the ball out of the back, cleaned up by Rovers. Well, it should have been play on that. Anyway, as it is give the knock on, give the hand over to Salford. Rovers trying to do stuff though. Nice to see. They've got a solid defensive base, so why not try and open up in attack? Complete the sets with scoring plays. With the defence working like it is, you don't mind giving the ball back to Salford in their own 40. Alka, short ball to Lullaby. He gets a good ball away as he falls to ground. Ball's with Jordan Turner now. Well tackled though by Jamie Field. Turner plays the ball to Alka. Here's Robbie Paul. Oh, interception! Anthony Thackeray! He's intercepted that pass from Robbie Paul! Anthony Thackeray's underneath the balls! Featherstone Rovers fans are in heaven! Robbie Paul! How much is he paid, Steve?
£4.
Too much. Too much. His Rovers are in his face. They've tackled him twice. He's lost the ball twice. He felt this time I've got to pass it. Anthony Thackeray on his debut for Featherstone Rovers stepped up, intercepted it, ran the 50 metres, went underneath the post. 20 up for Rovers, only 4 for Salford. It's going to be 22-4 after this kick. Steve Sims, Sean McRae, they look glum, they'll be on a good wad. The Starman out there, Robbie Paul, he'll be on a good wad. Featherstone Rovers showing them up, showing them up. Right then, Loz Wildball, simple kick underneath the post, 10 metres out, right foot swing, no problem. 22 to Featherstone Rovers, 4 to Salford, we'll barely have time for the kick-off. Turner then. Oh, ball falls off the kicking tee. Ref stops the clock again. Turner will kick off. We know it's going to be high. We know it's going to be down the middle. Rovers just need to catch it, take the tackle, and then we'll be at half time. Turner kicks off. Anthony Thackeray, the try scorer, diffuses it. Takes the tackle. Plays the ball. Here's Matty Dale. There's the half-time hooter. That was an amazing half of rugby league by Featherstone Rovers. Fantastic defence, scintillating in attack. It's Featherstone Rovers 22. Championship favourites Salford 4. Absolutely brilliant stuff. 4 tries to 1. Wayne Price, Steve Dooler, Andy Kane, Anthony Thackeray. Goal from Loz Wildball, 2 from Stuart Dickens. Just a try from Andy Ballard in reply for the City Reds. Rovers 22, Salford 4. Substitute on the field for Salford, kicking off Stephen Ratchford. I expect him to come out fired up because they don't like the Pride dinted. And I'm just looking down the Salford lineup. I think it's Robbie Paul that's made way, so that just shows you what an impact Featherstone Rovers have had this afternoon. Salford taking the playmaker off because he's had a terrible game. Rovers have been in his face, and Rovers won the battle in the well, they've won the battle all over the field so far. Here's Wildball. Plays the ball to McLaughlin. Inside ball to Joe Hurst. McLaughlin's back there at acting halfback. Down the blind again. Jamie Field. Short ball to Doola. Fifth and last. Rovers 4 metres inside their own half. Ball goes back all the way to Kane to kick. Just outside the 40. Poor kick though. Straight down the throat of Fitzpatrick, who runs it back in a determined fashion, but Matty Dale's there, puts the shoulder in and puts him on his back. 28 metres from his own line as he plays that ball. Lulalai. Great Rovers defence. Oh, pushing back. Lulalai loses the ball. Rovers get it back with Matty Dale, and here's Tommy Saxton. Pushes the first man away as he's done all game. Lulalai having a word with the referee. Obviously thought the ball was ripped out. It's got him nothing apart from a Rovers penalty, and they ought to go for 2 here. But no, Rovers tap it. Here's Houston. Blakeway. Rovers 7 metres away. McLaughlin to Kane. On to Thackeray. Shows the ball inside and then gets it inside to Wildball, who gets within 7 metres of the line. He'll play it now to McLaughlin. Thackeray shows the ball, goes himself again. Now he's within 4 metres. Plays the ball to McLaughlin. Short ball to Matty Dale. Dale knocked off his run though by a good tackle from Lulalai. 5th and last for Rovers. Saxton dabs the kick over. Oh, there's space here. Oh, they can't take the ball. It comes to Kane. Has he got it down? Has he got it down? Referee's going to have a word with the touch judge. Whatever way, it should be back to 6 for Rovers. Held up. It should be back to 1. And over. And over. Never in this world. Salford played at that ball. That should be a Featherstone Rovers ball here. Referee Robert Hicks has got muddled up there, thinking about the try and not the restart. Lulalai on the inside. Good tackle. James Houston. Alka to Lulalai. Can he hold the ball this time? It's a good drive. Oh, he offloads it well back to Alka. Oh, poor ball from Alka though. Goes forwards. Alka's not happy. Nothing's working. He's thrown the ball away. That's a penalty to Rovers. They don't like it. Rub the faces in it, Rovers, because they do not like it. Salford Superstars hoping for Super League, you're having a laugh. So McLaughlin puts the ball into touch. Rovers restart on their own 40. Kane. On to Houston. Field. Plays it to McLaughlin. Here's Houston again. Oh, good ball out the back door from Houston. Here's Saxton. Takes Wilshire on and he's tackled 15 metres out. Here's Scott Wilson from dummy half. Goes himself. Oh, beats the first man. Beats Turner. Good run that from Scott Wilson. Rovers within 5 metres again. McLaughlin. Oh, yes! Matty Dale! Under the post! Easy as they come! Easy as they come! James Houston run a beautiful angle there. It was a lovely delayed face ball from Joe McLaughlin. Matty Dale running the other angle to Houston. There were nobody there. They all went after Houston. Dale went under the post. Houston, Salford have a problem. Rovers don't. It's 26-4. Well, Steve Sims has got his arms crossed now as that ball goes over from Los Wildbar. 28-4, up the Rovers. Come on, Rovers, we fancy 50. Wayne Price. Plays the ball to McLaughlin. Matty Dale, the try scorer. Thackeray. Wild ball. Very important that for Rovers to come out and score first. Makes this game look beyond Salford now. Match it never is. They're a good side. Full time out for. Oh, what's happening here? Offside, says referee. Blakeway was first to the ball, but he didn't take it cleanly anyway, but referee said he was offside. Turner to put the ball in touch. I'll tell you what, he's got a lovely kick on him. He's kicked that all the way to within 10 metres of the Rovers line. So then, here's Adamson. Houston gets to him. Blakeway comes and helps out. Rovers keep him out. Or do they? Just Myler. That's Ratchford, the substitute. Inside ball to Fitzpatrick. Good defence though from Rovers. Here's Ratchford looking to make a name for himself. He's on for Robbie Paul. Alka. Oh, they ain't got a clue, have they? They ain't got a clue. Rovers are killing them. Alka. Inside to Lulai. What a tackle! What a tackle! Matty Dale went low. Blakeway went high. Oh, but then Blakeway's gone and spoilt it by giving Lulai a facial. Myler along the line. Looks dangerous here for Rovers. Oh, good defence though. Good defence. Right, Rovers need to get some defenders on the blind side here. But Salford go to the open side. Myler. Oh, James Houston. What a game he's had, James Houston. Great defence. The substitute, he looks the liveliest player in a Salford shirt, does Stephen Ratchford. Plays the ball now. Alka. Alka goes over from dummy half. Rovers defenders got to him, but Alka was able to stretch an arm out. Scored the try. So it's going to be 28-10 after this kick. Rovers don't need to worry about it. They need to respond like they responded when Salford scored in the first half. And score the next try. Robbie Paul's coming back on, so that should be good news for Rovers. Jordan Turner's off. It's 28-10, we've got half an hour left. Well, it's all changes for Salford. That's a good kick-off. That's a good kick-off. That's a right kick-off. He's wearing number 1. He looked like Bruce Grobbelaar padding it into his own goal for a bet. Shouldn't say that. Apologies to Bruce Grobbelaar and the Rugby Football League. But it was a good kick-off anyway. Here's Houston. Jack Lee's on the field for Joe McLaughlin. McLaughlin's had a good game. I'm surprised he's been taken off actually. But Escuff's back on. He'll add a bit of oomph. He eats steak and drinks iron brew, does Sean Escuff. Oh, good skills there from Wayne Price on that far side. Rovers within 6 metres again. Balls with Thackeray. Rovers run it. Here's Wild Boar tackled. 9 metres out, 5th and last. Andy Kane's acting half-back, gives it to Thackeray, he dabs a kick through. Oh, Rovers are after this. Oh, Salford are everywhere. And it's a Rovers penalty, I think. Salford man pushing a Rovers attacker out of the way. Rovers should go for goal here. And they are. So Wild Boar it is then to try and convert this penalty. About 8 metres to the right of the uprights, 11 metres out. Should not be a problem. Should take Rovers to 30 and give them a 20-point lead over Salford City Reds. Well, he's missed it. I give him the big ball up and he's missed it. So Rovers will at least get the ball back. Salford will drop it out from their own 10-metre line. Wild ball, the guy who's missed the goal collects the ball and looks to make amends, returns it. Houston, 31 metres from his line, plays it to Wayne Price. Good mark of defence by Robbie Paul, but Price gets back up. Crabs another couple of metres. Plays the ball to Jack Lee. Lee takes it himself. Oh, good strength. Knocks Robbie Paul out of the way. Escuff. Houston comes off. He's had a terrific game. Dab through. Matt Gardner collects it. Oh, and a good handoff from Gardner. Well, he should have passed it to Wilshire, but he didn't. Wilshire's got the ball now from the play of the ball. Here's Ballard. Few gaps just starting to appear. Rovers need to plug them. They put Stuart Dickens back on to try and do that. Although I tell you what, though, James Houston, best defensive player we've got. Short ball there to. Oh, he's got some pace there as number 15, Stephen Ratchford. He's run round Wild Boar as if Wild Boar weren't there. A real turn of pace. After a good short offload in the middle of the park from prop forward, I think it was Stapleton. So they're the danger signs for Featherstone. 28-14 now. Full-time outfit, of course, Salford. You would expect them to be fitter. Rovers' response to those gaps in defence is to bring Tony Tonks back on. Wilshire adds the extra 2, so it's 28-16 now. Gaps down to 12 points. Rovers could do with the next score to settle these nerves. 24 minutes left. Loz Wildball restarts for Rovers. Oh. Ref's been pedantic now. Rovers offside from the kick-off. That's a penalty on the halfway line to Salford. Try score to Ratchford. Didn't take it from the right spot. That should be a penalty to Rovers. Substitute Ian Sibbett. He's been around a few years. Must be 54. Robbie Paul. Myler. Oh, good ball. Oh. Easy try for Salford. Matt Gardner's in for the try. It was a lovely try. Well worked. Down the line. Matt Gardner into the corner. So Salford back within 8 points. So this is a tough one for Wilshire. Wilshire then strikes it. He's missed that one, so the gap is 8 points. It's Featherstone Rovers 28, Salford City Reds 20. Wild ball restarts. This time Rovers are onside. Ballard traps the ball, returns it. Oh, good Rovers defence. Keep him within 13 metres of his own line. Here's Robbie Paul. Oh, Escafina with a big hit. Just misses, but Paul's brought to ground on his 20. Good defence from Rovers forwards. Sibbett. Fifth and last. Good defence from Rovers. Salford still in their own half of the field. Kick over from Ratchford. Wild ball collects it. Wild ball returns it. Knocks Myler off his feet. Wild ball out, 17 metres. That's where he plays the ball to Scott Wilson. Good defence though, 3 Salford players in the tackle. Wilson plays the ball just outside his 20. Here's Hurst. Jack Lee's the acting half-back. Tonks, poor ball but collected by Escott. Oh, Escott on a good run and offloads to Jamie Field. Field's tackled 6 metres from the halfway line. We're over it now with Jack Lee. Jack Lee on loan from Castleford. 5th and last for Rovers. Thackeray, another one on loan from Castleford. Kicks over the top. Turns Fitzpatrick around. He has to take it in his in-goal area. Thackeray chases his own kick well. Tackles Fitzpatrick 5 metres away from his own line. Good work from Anthony Thackeray. Good work from Ballard though, away from the acting half-back position. Makes 10 metres. Littler. Plays the ball to Paul. Here's Lullaby. Good defence from Rovers again. Knock on there as he played that ball. Good work from Stuart Dickens at the ruck. Lullaby trying to take it quick. Mistake came. Knocked the ball on as he went to play the football. Well, I was just about to say good work from Saxton, but good work from the Salford defence as well as they push Saxton into touch. So it's a Salford head and feed. Richard Myler to feed the scrum. Scrum's a bit of a mess. Oh, good tackle that by Dooler on Littler and then finished off by Thackeray. Ref shouts held. Oh, and then Thackeray holds his leg. That discipline won't do. That discipline will not do. It cost us when Blakeway gave a penalty away in front of the post. 28-4 it was at that point. And then Rovers, Anthony Thackeray there, committing an offence, holding on, just having a tug of the leg. And with kicking downfield like that, Salford are starting just 40 metres away from the Rovers line. Here's Myler, short ball to Bannister. Suddenly the Salford forwards start running. They didn't in the first half. Playing downhill now, of course. Oh! Robbie Paul, almost an obstruction. Myler. Bit of a grab there from Tony Tonks. Caught the Salford player around the head. Referee will have a word. A penalty to Salford. Alka's keen to get on with it. 16.5 minutes left, just 8 points in it. Salford need to draw or win to go back to the top of the table. Results not gone well for Rovers really, so a win for Rovers would keep parity. That should have been a penalty to Featherstone, hitting out there at the play of the ball. Here's Robbie Paul to Myler, to Alker, all the playmakers involved, and then to Wilshire. Andy Kane, well, he had to defuse the ball, but in doing so, he went in to touch himself, so that's head and feed to Salford at this scrum. So Rovers under the hammer here. Defence needs to hold strong. Rovers have got the 8-point advantage to defend. Salford piling numbers on the blind side, but the ball didn't come. It's gone to the open side with Littler. Good tackle by Thackeray, but Littler's into the Rovers 10-metre area. It's where he'll play the ball on that 10-metre line. Here's Robbie Paul at first receiver. Inside ball to Ian Sibbett. Robbie Paul again. To Myler, to Alka. Back to Myler. Short ball to the second rower. Bannister. He's tackled 5 metres out. Alka from acting halfback. Gets the ball to... Oh, Escott puts an hit in on Robbie Paul, and the kick goes across. Rovers managed to defuse it, and Rovers will tap the ball on their 20 metre. Great defence here from Featherstone Rovers. Here's Jack Lee, brings the ball away. Crowd shouting for offside. Here's Wayne Price. Robbie Paul struggling with an injury. Salford are not square. Robbie Paul's hurt his shoulder after that big hit from Escott. Jordan Turner's back on. Here's Tony Tonks. Oh, good drive from Tonks. If Rovers could score here now, that'd be important. Rovers have got another penalty. They need to take the 2 points. Take the 2 points. Stuart Dickens is on the field. He'll pop it over. Rovers have got to take the 2. Rovers will take the 2. I'm going to mark this one down because Stuart's not going to miss. Oh, he has missed. He has missed. I'll leave it in because we'll score a try and he'll convert it. 28-20. Salford drop out from their own 20. Andy Kane underneath it, gives it to Tony Tonks. Tonks returns it well to within 2 metres of the halfway line. Jack Lee from acting half. Plays the ball to Andy Kane. Kane inside ball to Dickens. Dickens rolls away from the tackle. Gets into the Salford 30. Lee. Thackeray. Here's Escott. Gets the ball away back to Thackeray. Thackeray plays the ball to Lee. Here's Kane. Saxton. Be a lovely time for Rovers to score. Dab over. He's challenging for it is Wilson. Oh, and Wilson's done well. Matt Gardner took the ball well, but Wilson hung to him. Got him down behind the line. So Salford need to drop out from underneath the post. Tried to take a quick one in Ratchford, but referee wasn't ready, so he'll take it again. Andy Kane knocks on as he tries to collect the ball. Salford back round quickly to stop the clock. .11 minutes left. Rovers got an 8-point advantage. Ratchford gets the ball out of the back, but the referee not happy with the scrum. Wilshire. Plays the ball to Alker. Here's Jordan Turner. Big hit from three Rovers forwards. Hurst. Wild ball. And Tonks. Good tackle by Jack Lee. On the number 10, Stapleton. Salford 30 metres away. Alker goes himself. Makes 10. Brought down on the Rovers 20. Here's Turner. Oh, he gets away from a couple of tacklers and then offloads. Goes straight into the hands of Saxton though. Ratchford comes in there. Third man puts the shoulder in. Played well as Ratchford since he come on, I tell you. Here's Wayne Price. Keeps them legs pumping well. Oh, does really well. Gets out to the 40, does Wayne Price. Plays the ball to Jack Lee. Jamie Field. Good offload. Back to Jack Lee. Second phase. Lee up the middle of the park. Takes the tackle on the Salford 30. Oh, good kick through. Oh, and he's stopped in his tracks, is Anthony Thackeray. That should be a penalty to Rovers, but it's not. Instead, Salford come away with the ball. Oh, good tackle. Oh, what's up here? That was just a good hard tackle. Nothing wrong with that from Sean Eskew. Nothing wrong with that at all. Suppose the linesman's closer than where I am, but just looked like a good full body Eskew special. Tony Tonks comes off. James Houston goes on. Right, Salford restart on their own 40. Stapleton, oh, good break from Stapleton. Eskew gets to him, brings him down on the Rovers 40. Playing for a penalty there, the Salford prop, Sidlow. Here's Alker. Sibbert's broken through. Wild ball gets to him, brings him to ground. But a head-high tackle, says the referee. Referee will have a word with Wild ball. Eight minutes left and Rovers defending an 8-point advantage. Oh, great defence from Rovers. Jack Lee and oh, Richard Marr don't like it. He speaks out of turn. Eskew's going to be coming off. Blakeway's going to be going on. That was the call from coach Danny Evans. Referee having a word with Malcolm Alker about the conduct of his team. Rovers are just going to tap this. Jamie Field. Jack Lee to Stuart Dickens. Dickens drives it forward. Good drive from Dickens. Eskew comes off. Played well again. Wild ball. That was a good tackle that from Paul Highton on Loz Wild ball. Thackeray inside to Blakeway. Here's Jack Lee. Oh, good strength. Fifth and last for Rovers. Kane puts boot to ball. Underneath it is Gardner. Oh, he steps away from Scott Wilson. Good tackle by Doler and Field on Lullaby. He's got to be offside, that winger, got to be offside. Oh, well done Wayne Price. Well done Loz Wildbourne and well done Wayne Price. Loz Wildbourne got over there, challenged for the ball, put him under pressure. Then Wayne Price just got back and got a brave foot to the ball. Marshall, it should have been a penalty to Rovers because he was a mile offside, Ballard. But Rovers now, 5 minutes and 49 seconds to hold out. Matty Dale's coming on for Stuart Dickens, I think. Wild ball with a dropout. Ball bounces awkwardly. Lullaby's got the ball now. And now Lullaby's trying to kid the referee. Alka shows it to Lullaby. Goes to... oh, now the ball's with Fitzpatrick. Good work from Salford. Ballard's in for his second try. Andy Ballard scores. That was a great try, that from Salford, got to be said. Good work moving that ball across the field. Ballard is quick. Ballard's got in for his second try of the afternoon. So 28-24. Nail biting. Steve is. Wilshire strikes it, misses it. 28-24, 4.5 minutes left. Come on Rovers, be strong. Score a try, do us all a favour. It's killing me. But I've got faith. Rovers man of the match could be anybody. Loz Wildbourne gets it as he kicks off. Oh dear me. He just announced the man of the match. It went to his head. He kicked it out on the full. Turner returns it. Salford on the Rovers 40. Here's Paul Eighton. Alka to Ratchford to Myler to Wilshire. Good tackle by Kane. Lullaby. Oh, thought about the offload, took the tackle. 8 metres away, Salford. Oh no! Oh no! Salford are in for the try. It's Steve Bannister who scored it. Matty Dale went for the tackle. Took a bang on the knee in doing so. Didn't complete the tackle. Steve Bannister went in, scored the try. It's 28-all. Wilshire's got this kick. Right then, 28-all. Wilshire's got this kick. Wilshire kicks it. What a comeback from Salford, what a comeback. But what have Rovers got in them? What can they do in the last 2 minutes? It's 28-30. It's been a terrific performance, whatever happens. But come on, Rovers, let's find something. Short high kick-off, it's a good kick-off. Rovers have got the ball back with Kane. He'll play the ball to Saxton. Here's Wildball. Man of the match, Wildball. Takes the line on. Jack Lee's the acting halfback. Here's Thackeray. Shows the ball inside, then goes himself. Rovers 17 metres away. Oh, it's a penalty to Medicine Rovers. Get the 2 points. 2 points. Take the 2 points. And that reminds me, we've missed 2 of these. We've got to have this game sewn up. Right, come on, Dickens. I've still got this written down from last time. Don't fail me again. Do not fail me again. Come on, Stewie boy. Please. Please. Please, 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 please. Yes! Goal! Dickens! It's 30-all, there's 5 seconds left. Oh, there goes the ultra. Just pick the ball up. Take the tackle. Take the tackle. Take the tackle. There it is. It's full time. Oh my word, what a game. What a game of rugby league. What a game. Oh. I'm speechless. The full time. I know we've given a big lead up, but it was a terrific performance. They are full time. It's finished 30-all. We've missed 2 easy penalties. We've played our hearts out. The first half performance was a performance of the season from Featherstone Rovers. The lads will feel like it's a point lost, but it's 2 points. It's 2 points in the bag against the team at the top of the league. It was a brilliant game. It was just fantastic to be here. Try scorers for Rovers: Wayne Price, Steve Dolan, Andy Kane, Anthony Thackeray and Matty Dale. 4 goals from Stuart Dickens, 2 from Loz Wildball. Salford, try from Matt Gardner, 2 from Andy Ballard, great wingman. Try from Malcolm Elker, try from Steve Bannister, try from Stephen Ratchford, who come on second half, changed the game. Rovers were 28-4 up, first score after half time. It was a great comeback from Salford.